Inconsistent.
So, when you apply for a job, you cheat and use AI? Is that normal for you to do? How about use your own skills and start relying on robots?
What I do is, and I didn't do it this time because I didn't have time. I just wanted to send it out because I'm afraid that they're going to take the text and put it through AI to see if it was used by AI or created by AI. I like to fudge it and then re-AI it.
So, like I was saying before, I feel like if you're going to have a company, you have to expect people are going to use AIs or, you know, whatever you want to call it, freaking large language models, really what they are. But you got to expect people to use that. You know what I mean? You can't just expect people to just... We're in the future, guy. That's like saying, do the job, but don't use a computer. Doesn't make sense. You need a computer, you know, for most things. So, I don't know. So you got to expect companies to use AI. And it's not like AI is going to go away anytime soon. It's just going to get better and better. And so
I love it.
I think it's great. It's here. But the one thing about AI, which we're going to kind of go into later with other topics, is that it is going to take jobs. As expected. You know, the cotton gin took slave jobs. The cotton gin. When they made the thing to make books, the printing press, it put a lot of people out of jobs, people that wrote, right? When they made electricity, it put all the people that lit candles in the streets out of a job, right? Because people used to walk with sticks of fire and put the lights on in the streets. That was the job. There was a guy's job that would wake you up. He would throw rocks at your windows at a certain time to wake you up for work. You paid him to do that. Yeah. So there's a lot of jobs that went out of business because of technology. So AI is bound to take a few jobs with it, but maybe it'll open up other things for us. You know what I'm saying?
So I like the fact that we started here because I'm going to show this real quickly. It's not something that's new, like you said. Yeah. And even in agriculture technology, you could still see how they have ways to go. Like you could tell, like when you watch this video, you're like, oh yeah, that guy's job is also going to be done. This guy's job is also going to be done. But it can't take out every job.
No. So I think this, if you want to play it,
if it ever decides to.
But the difference, this is technology assisted versus technology taking over a job. You know what I mean?
Technology assisted.
So the fear is that AI is going to actually take over the job completely. You know?
No, it's not. It can't because...
Look, there's still a guy driving it.
Exactly. But think about that.
Look at this. There used to be people that have to do this.
People. And there's still people out there. You know what I mean?
That's actually pretty cool.
Right? I was watching this whole thing. Like I was like, this video is kind of long.
All the Mexicans are like, no!
Look how pretty.
Taking our jobs.
Look, it's slapping away all the green ones. Stop with the noise. Oh my gosh. I'm never listening to this podcast. It's sorting out the fish by size.
The dead bodies?
The dead bodies of fish.
What is it, flowers?
Lavender.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't it though?
What is it? Where does it put it? Shoving into the next truck? Whoa, look at this guy's cock. Oh, that's a vacuum cleaner?
That's a big one.
What? That's crazy. Look at this thing.
It's picking up the apples.
Come on now. That's kind of cool.
Bro, isn't this? This is like Legos on crack.
I could watch this all day.
Bro, so can I. The carrots. You know, so this is... I mean, think about the amount of jobs this replaced.
Yeah.
Look at this. That's like 4 people to do this job.
That would take all day. Hours.
Just to do one.
Do this. Takes hours.
The lettuce. And
then this is why they're saying we don't need immigrants. Because they're like, we got machines now. We're good.
Look, and then they sort it.
We only need a few of them. Oh, there's that
honey. Watch.
Mierda abeja.
Whop.
Oh, there's no freaking bees stuck in there.
Nah.
That's
I mean, I'm
amazing.
sure there's like one or two.
When I get a property, I'm gonna put a beehive all the way at the far end of it.
So there's going to be, yes, jobs are going to be gone, but
Alright.
there's something about the human experience that's going to be high in demand. Like COVID brought psychologists like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That job was a freaking, you're not going to make money out of it. You're doing it for passion. Now it's like
Now everybody needs a
everybody needs a
psychologist, yeah.
psychologist. So it became a high in demand. I think the same is true with AI because
You think they're gonna need more psychologists
yeah, number one.
for AI?
For
It
us.
took my job.
Took my job for us. But when I think about when you want to complain about something, doesn't matter what it is, and you call, because niggas still call. You call.
Call
Or
who?
you write an email.
The hell are you talking about?
When you want to complain about services, you gotta call about your kids how they're doing in school, progress. You want to call because you placed an order and this shit came out completely backwards.
You call, yeah.
You call or you send an email. You ever tried fucking with their AI that they have now to get through?
It's impossible.
It's impossible
It feels like they're doing it on purpose.
because they don't.
They don't want you to get through.
Exactly. They're purposely trying to get you trained
Let's
up.
see if they give up. Let's see if they give up. And then we don't give up.
We don't.
We don't give. Some of us give up.
That's why, like, in the streaming thing,
So cool.
you're still watching it, right?
This is
Isn't
gonna
it?
fly away?
In the streaming thing, relationships come up a lot, and the comments that they make is like, oh, AI, I can't believe that there are men already falling in love with these robots and have relationships. We're not gonna have any men for us. Literally, that's what I heard.
Step up your game. It wouldn't be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Right? Damn, I should have took a picture of it. There's like a meme, like a little picture, and it's I think it's a woman sitting on the floor. She looks like a homeless person, and she's like looking for a man or something like that. It says, and then right in front is a guy laughing, walking with a robot, laughing, holding hands. Because
Why?
Because in the future,
Right?
we don't got to deal with the bullshit. Remember, we kind of talked about this before. It was just like, if I don't like what my robot AI woman is saying, I'll just shut her off or reset her or erase that. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I don't want to deal with this. Can you reset the program? I'm going to play my video games.
Yeah, but that's never gonna replace a real woman.
No. For some people, it might.
For some people, it might want.
It might replace a woman. Some people.
I mean,
Think about what replaces a
look at
woman.
this. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's plucking the Apple's drones.
Yeah.
The battery's connected to another device,
So it can go nonstop.
so it could
I'm
go
telling
for
you, there's mad
hours.
Mexicans watching right now. Like, no.
No lo haga.
But think about the stuff that replaces women nowadays with people. There's guys that can play video games for their whole freaking to their 40. What even they just watch porn and play video games all day.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know, but I think those niggas would just die out.
They would, but they don't care. I'll just die out. It's fine. I'm having fun. I don't gotta deal with no bullshit. They're probably gonna die the happiest people out of all of us.
You know what I mean? Like the ones that are gonna procreate and continue are gonna be the ones that are outside, the ones that are doing extra shit.
So it's gonna be like idiocracy.
Okay, it happens right now. Congress has passed the AI work revolution.
Okay.
I'm looking for a word
I
that
don't
will
even know
cover.
Yeah.
Whatever. So this new reality is set to take an effect. AI is already running about 91%.
That's a huge.
That's a huge number.
Yeah, that's everything.
Is it?
Yeah. What's the left? Entertainment industry. What else? Even that it could do entertainment. You seen the AI comedians?
No.
Spot on. Perfect. Better than any comedian you've ever seen. Guaranteed.
Shut up.
You gotta watch it. It's crazy.
No.
Bro, let's see. Hold on.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Is 91% a high number, really? You're saying no, but then arguing like against yourself.
What do you mean?
You said no, 91% is a high number, and then
That's
you're
huge. That's
But-
everything. AI would if the AI controls 91% of jobs or industries, it's over for us. What are we humans for?
but then you go. You seen they got comedians now, so you're like, which side are you on? What's your argument?
I don't have a side. I don't care which way it goes, as long as I'm happy. I don't care if I'm happy with an AI robot woman or a real woman. It doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't it though?
No.
I'm only fucking with the robot because it's like getting a quick nut off. You know what I mean? It's not wifey.
Yeah, but look, it depending on what happens in the future, right? So, like, if AI starts taking over, we have more machines doing things, and we have less population. That's better for all around, for our population to shrink down. People dying out, not having kids. You know what I'm saying? There's not much to do anyway.
Why we need so many people?
Why do we need so many people? Just let people live the way they want to live their lives. And there's gonna be a group that want to achieve more, and they're gonna be called Starfleet. That's it.
We're Star Trek.
They're
nerds.
gonna go into space, and that's it.
You dumb idiot.
You don't even know what you're saying.
The idea that we would procreate less is wild, because isn't that like our ingrained in our essence of who we are, to procreate and leave, children behind? Weren't we just talking about this?
Yeah, of course.
So how would there be less people? There'd be more people. There'll be a whole lot of more people.
Maybe. If we have nothing to do all day, maybe there'll be more people. But if we have AI sex robots, there'll be less people, guaranteed. Guys are not going to deal with the crap. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Do you remember DS9, Deep Space Nine, Star Trek?
Star Trek, here we go.
Did you remember Cisco's father when he went to go visit him?
Cisco's father, yes.
Where was
Don Francisco.
Where was his father?
He was cooking jambalaya
Where?
in New Orleans.
Earth.
Yeah.
A regular restaurant.
Yeah.
You think that job is needed?
No. Well, yeah. I mean, no, it's not needed. You can what is it called? Replicate.
Replicators.
Yeah.
So why?
Why does he do it? Because he wants to do it. That's what I'm saying. You can do whatever you want.
Why does it succeed, the business? Why is he flourishing?
It doesn't have to flourish.
Okay, but you're talking about another topic. I'm talking about AI. Because let's stick to the topic of AI.
Yeah.
Why is it flourishing?
Why is his business
Yeah.
flourishing? I don't know. People want to eat food made from home. Real food. Different flavors.
Shit that AI can't make. That
But
human
AI
interaction.
can make it.
No, it can't.
Yes, it can.
I'll tell you why.
It will.
I tell you why it
telling you.
can't.
The reason why is because when you make it, it tastes different every time you make it. It never tastes exactly the
That's
same.
why they're gonna come to my restaurant, then order in with the hologram thing. With
But you
the
think
replicator?
how many days a week you think they're gonna go to your restaurant versus AI?
It doesn't matter. There's billions of people. My
For
restaurant's-
now, until people start having sex with the robots, then there's not going to be billions of people.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's something.
But how many people live and like never?
I'll give you another example.
How many people eat
I'll give you another-
pizza and Chinese food for their whole lives? They
I'll
don't
give.
care.
Again, there are gonna be those people that fade off into nothingness, but
That's what
you
I'm saying.
can't
And that's going to
replace.
be most population, I think.
You can't replace. Genuine human interaction. I'll give you another example. Plays, Broadway shows,
AI could do all that,
but
but maybe you want to see a real person do it
why?
because you're old-fashioned and you want to support the industry. There's no other reason why. AI will do it 10 times better.
Nope. Because I look forward to the imperfection of the performance. I look forward to the. I'm looking forward to the fuck up. The human aspect of it, and you're never gonna get that with AI. In the back of your mind, you're gonna be like, "This is just a fucking computer."
Yeah, but if it makes you laugh, it doesn't matter. Or if you're interested in it, it doesn't matter.
It will, to an extent, and the extent is it's not really, really real, and people are gonna be bored and be like, "I want to see somebody really act this shit out and try."
Well, those people are doing it not because it's going to make them rich. It's because it's just going to be something to do.
Oh, right. So now you're talking about the social
Hold on,
dilemma.
let me see this. If it plays,
It's muted on the keyboard. That's why.
All right, go ahead.
I don't like the unprofessionalism. We'll be right back.
All right, hold on. Let this just. We're gonna record it if you want to throw it in. You throw it in if you don't, because I don't think this is copyright. This is the AI that did this.
Wow.
But like, just listen to. We can just comment on it. Right. First of all, the crowd. It's all AI.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to start off with a heartfelt apology. I'm sorry it took me so long to come out with new material, but I do have a pretty good excuse. I was dead.
You know, Carlin, he died. So this is AI based on his voice.
I was gonna say his face sounds familiar. He's the bald guy.
Fault. If you want to blame somebody, you're going to have to blame God. Which we all know is not going to happen. People are always thanking God for the good stuff in their lives, but somehow they conveniently forget that it's the same God who does all the bad shit too. And he does a lot of bad shit.
The fuck you doing?
You get a promotion, praise Jesus. You get fired. God is testing me. You meet your soulmate, God brought us together. Your soulmate dumps you, God is bringing me someone else. You survive a tornado, I'm so blessed. 20 other people do not. God wanted them in heaven. It's all bullshit. If he gets credit for the good stuff, then he's got to take the blame for the bad stuff too. You can't thank him for curing your cancer when he was the one that gave it to you in the first place. And don't forget, before he gave you cancer, he had to fucking invent it. What kind of a sick fuck dreams up cancer? And why so many kinds? Skin cancer, blood cancer, prostate cancer, breast cancer, kidney cancer, pancreatic cancer, liver cancer, lung cancer, and my personal favorite, rectal cancer. Dropping a golf ball-sized tumor in your brain doesn't quite do it for the old man anymore. He has to fuck you in the ass, too.
It's crazy, right?
And cancer is just one of many,
it's kind of like George Carlin, though, right?
George
Carlin does this kind of
in order to murder you.
It's his voice, right?
It's his voice. You
know
can tell
how
the voice
much
is
God
off,
loves killing
right?
people? He loves it so
It's
much,
off.
he's
Just
killed
a
every
little bit.
person that has ever
But
lived.
we know it's supposed to be him.
Right.
You know?
He created earthquakes, lightning strikes, dehydration, drowning, obesity, starvation, infant death syndrome, old age, car crashes, train crashes, plane crashes, sex, drugs, and the common cold, all for the express purpose of killing you. No matter where you are in the world, God can pull out one of these goodies from his bag of tricks to end your life at any time for no reason other than he just gets off on making people suffer unnecessarily and die arbitrarily.
Jesus Christ.
But if you're in America, you're special. God made something just for you, something no other country on the planet gets. It's totally random, not related to your diet, exercise, lifestyle, age, race, gender, sexuality, or genetic predisposition. Of course, I'm talking about mass shootings.
It's crazy, right?
Other countries are fine killing one person at a time with guns, but this is America where we do things bigger and better and more often. There are so many mass shootings in America, it's replaced bad traffic as the number one excuse for being late.
And you notice all the images are AI generated.
Sorry,
too.
I missed
Yeah.
the morning meeting. A maniac with an AR-15 shot up my son's preschool. He's fine, just grazed. But he did see 5 of his classmates get gunned down in cold blood, so I'm sure he'll be traumatized for the rest of his life in ways I can never fully understand. Anyway, what did we decide to do about the budget next quarter?
And you notice how the microphone...
There's a mass shooting every 20
his
hours in
voice?
America, and it doesn't seem like anyone is going to do anything about it. Other countries don't have this problem at all. Look at Japan, 127 million people. Last year, 7 were killed by guns. 7. No mass shootings at all. You know what they do? If a Japanese person wants to buy a gun, they have to attend an all-day class, pass a written test, and achieve at least 95% accuracy on a shooting range. And then they have to pass a mental health evaluation, which takes place at a hospital. And then they have to pass a government background check that includes interviews with their friends, family, and co-workers. Hello, sir. Did you know that Bob in accounting wants to buy a gun? No, I didn't know that. Do you think we should let Bob buy a gun? Well, he did just go through a nasty divorce, and yesterday he told me he hates this job so much he wishes he could kill everybody in the building, so
See the
maybe
mistake
not
he just
right
said
now.
in his voice?
Thanks for your time. That's all we need to hear. No gun for Bob. And if a
Look,
Japanese citizen...
It's a comedy special. It's an hour long of jokes.
Wow. How many views this got?
Yeah, how do you see it?
You don't
right
even
there.
know.
No, subscribers. I don't even look at these things.
I got 1.2, 1,000 likes.
I want to see the one.
1.2K likes.
But then I want to see if I can find it. But I don't know if this is going to be too much to find. Anyway. So there's a point. I don't know if it's in this comedy special or what. But there's a point where he's like, he basically tells the person listening, he's like, I'm 100% AI generated. Every word here, every joke written, every inclination of my voice, and I've been dead. And he's like, you know who else you're gonna hear making jokes? And then he starts naming people that died. How about songs written by Michael Jackson you never heard before? How about this? How about that? And then obviously he's a comedian. He goes, the only person that you won't hear is Bill Cosby, because he got convicted of whatever.
He's censored.
But it's the jokes are really good. Like you saw, the jokes were making sense. You know what I'm saying? The jokes were kind of spot on, and they were hard hitting because that goes in tune with his comedy. So what they do is they feed the comedy to the AI system, whatever it is, and then it generates something based on his previous work, which is basically what the AI we have now. It's just.
And we're sure none of these jokes were used before?
I don't know.
I feel like I heard one or two.
But either way, it could have been me or you. It's a full hour. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much content, and now that's entertainment. There's also a podcast that's two AIs talking to each other the whole time. That's a popular podcast.
None of this means anything to me.
And there's a woman she did a review on it. She was like, there's a point in the podcast where the AI starts talking about AI. And then they start to realize that we're not even real. This is all us just talking into nothing. Like we're not even real.
The AI
itself. But just to show you that it's not just physical jobs and labor. It's going to be entertainment.
You really think AI is going to take over?
It's not going to get worse than this. It's only going to get better. This is actually the worst it's going to be.
This is horrible.
And this is pretty good. And this is the worst it's ever going to be. It's only going to get better.
But my question:
in the future,
Skynet,
we're going to do this. We're going to go online. We're going to take all of our previous episodes. We're going to upload it, and we're going to make new episodes with us in the past.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
anybody can do it.
Do you think that AI is going to? Do you think Skynet? You think that's the thing?
So let me show you this. This is what I wanted. This is originally what I wanted to show you here. So
you saw this?
So if you look at this, this is 1,000 or 10,000 drones, basically.
They upped their number. It was like 16, and they went to 1,800.
Oh, maybe something like that. Yeah. So I see this.
I've seen this here.
Over here? Oh yeah, that's cool.
Right down the block.
But I see this, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. But also, they're very in sync. And this is without a human person driving it. This is just
a program.
A program, yeah.
Language.
So all you got to do is tell the AI, hey,
dope.
Target everybody that has this uniform on and drop a bomb on them.
I thought that was the Mandalorian. Danny was watching Back to the Future while he was sleeping, and I'm listening to it, and I'm just listening to it. I gotta go back in time. I'm enjoying this, just listening to it. The monitor wasn't facing me. Yeah, so this is mad drones, mad cute, super. Look at that. Yeah, that's amazing. Cool.
But what I see is this: they're all very in sync. You know what I'm saying? The colors, the movements, everything, right?
Right.
And all I could think about is like, this is the future of warfare right here. This is war in the future.
Yeah.
This is just a taste of what war is going to be like in the future. Imagine, let's see it's descending down. Imagine that descending onto a city, just dropping missiles and bombs. If they're small enough, all they got to do is drop a little bit of fire. Just go close to the, whatever, just drop some fire, spray it, and just keep going. And burn down the whole city easily, quickly. Cause chaos.
But we would have this first, so they wouldn't have a chance.
We would have what first?
This technology.
Who's we?
The smart ones.
We're the ones fighting. We're not going to fight. I don't think we're going to fight AI anytime soon.
We're not.
We're going to fight each other using AI.
They are going to fight. They're definitely going to fight AI.
Who's we? Who's they?
Other countries.
Well, because we're the one going to be using it. Yeah. But once they get a hold of it,
it'll be too late for them.
It'll be too. And
It'll be too.
I agree. So AI is the weapons of mass destruction, right?
Right, Skynet. That's what we had.
Yeah.
That's
but
what
I don't think AI. They say that we're actually getting way closer than what we thought could be possible, sooner than what we thought possible with AI. Because what we're doing is we're having AI train itself. We'll go, they basically go against each other. Instead of us training it, we'll train two of them and have them go, teach each other, and it exponentially, they start learning a lot faster than we expected. And they're like, there's even stuff within that program of it learning that we didn't add, so we don't know what it is. But it's in there, and it's learning how to talk, and it's learning how to move, and it's learning how to make decisions.
Oh yeah.
And I think with us using this large language based AI, it's the beginning thinking processes of what the future AI is going to be. You know what I mean? So this large language model that we're making now is just going to be the thoughts of the whatever the AI is next. This is the building blocks. This is like teaching a kid how to talk.
This is the beta version.
Yeah. So it's like when you teach a kid between first and second grade or something like that, or first and third grade, I can't remember. You teach them how to read, right?
Right.
And this is what we're doing right now with AI. We're teaching you how to read. But from third grade up, the kid reads to learn. You know what I mean? First we teach you how to read so you can learn how to read. Then from that point forward, it reads to learn. At that point, it reads books to gain information. So right now, we're teaching AI how to read. We're just teaching how to talk. In the future, AI is gonna just do it by itself. It's not gonna need us anymore to learn, to gain information. This is one of the. Even this is goofy compared to the recent one I saw.
Yeah.
I saw a recent one that looks really good. That's actually pretty good. Oh, they're gay. That was gay. Hey, what the heck?
Whoa.
Get your hands out of there. This is getting gay. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. That looks alright. He looks a little bit like lost.
Yeah, he looked high.
That guy just died recently, I think, too. Hey, buddy. That's crazy.
That nigga right there.
That's crazy. What a hero, right?
My thing is Skynet. When you think Skynet, we see Skynet?
No, I don't think AI is gonna be evil.
We're evil.
We're the evil ones. Yeah, if way we use it. Do I think? I don't know, man. It's rough because what it comes down to is logic. If we're the problem, AI is gonna get rid of them. They're the problem.
So I was like, you know how they were talking about them getting, you could order your home robot next year?
Yeah.
Right? Then I said to myself, can this home robot kill me? So instinctively, I'm looking at the specs.
Yeah.
It could only lift up 25 pounds. If it could only lift 25 pounds, can it kill you? You, right now.
It depends if I'm sleeping. If I'm sleeping, yeah, definitely. If you bash me in the head with 25 pounds, that's pretty heavy. If you pick up a weight, 25 pounds, right
oh my gosh.
So I could kill you.
Fuck. I meant awake and conscious. My bad. Those terms.
I'll be able to defend myself, I think. If that's the maximum that I can lift is 25 pounds.
Yeah.
I think I could defend myself.
Yeah, I think so. I think I might be in trouble, but I think I might survive. I'm not sure. I'm at 7.5 pounds. You know what I mean? Like they would make it that it couldn't, like it physically can't do that much the harm to you, even if it wanted to.
See, like even this is Joe Rogan. Like obviously that's video, but look, this looks like crap.
That looks like shit. What I showed was 20 times better than what you had.
There's actually a hold on. Let me find the subreddit. Keep going.
So, I don't think we ever get to segment to Skynet. I agree with you. I also feel like there is there's gonna be a word for it, but
oh, look at this one. This is an interesting one. You ever seen Soylent Green? You ever heard of that? Soylent Green?
No.
I forgot the name of the movie. It's a very old movie where basically the government's feeding people this green goo, and the goo is their nourishment. Nobody knows whatever. The end of the video is them. You see how pretty that looks pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Even though it's a little off.
It's too
perfect.
polished.
Yeah. But you're gonna see some points where you're like, oh, that's off. But if you didn't tell somebody, like,
I still haven't found anything that looks real to me. I'm sorry. That does not look real. The nigga that pulled up does not look real.
This looks pretty good.
These do not look real.
Look at that. Look at
The
face.
chairs,
Look at
the
face.
way they're moving, do not look real. The walkers.
Nah, he looks fake. This looks pretty good. Okay, look, you can see the way she moves. It's awkward. It's wrong. That looks real.
No, it's too it looks
See, look, you see the
3D.
way it's
It looks
moving?
like this green screen.
That looks pretty good. So it'll go through his cheek. It was wrong. But it's only gonna get better. Like, this is freaking. Look at that midget baby. Look at this. Look at his lips though. It's wrong. You see it? It's pretty good though.
Listen, it's a great. Okay, remember video games
Look
that
at
they
this.
had the theater mode?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
No, that shit look fake.
That's pretty good.
That looked like I had to buy it off of Adobe stock. That's what that looked like.
Look at that. That's pretty good. That's insanely good.
Okay. Again, it's too polished.
Look at the aliens.
Remember the game, the video games that you'll see the narrations in the game,
Yeah.
but it was never the gameplay.
Yes.
That's what we have right now.
Right now, this is the worst it's gonna get. It's only gonna get better.
So I think in the great social divide.
But think about where it was 2 years ago.
Oh, bro,
The jump is
we're
insane.
watching Star Trek Voyager that was in 1998.
It's pretty good.
I know.
That's pretty good stuff.
So wait, okay,
You know what it is? The love I have kind of masks.
so you're biased.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's true, and I'm not gonna make my argument because it might negate it. With the great social divide when it comes to AI, it's gonna be just some. Listen, this. Why do you think they're trying to pass the 3-day, the 4-day work week instead of 5? You think that's coincidence?
People want less time.
People want less time.
They want to work. They want to have more freedom in their lives. Look. This is a. Wait, wait, don't. Then there's a better one. There gotta be a better one.
That is disgusting.
That's pretty good. This is supposedly people eating spaghetti is one of the tests that they do for the AI because it's very difficult to get right. People eating spaghetti. It's so funny to watch though, right?
So disgusting.
Look at it. It's so weird.
I want to eat spaghetti like that with you right now.
Look, see, it's like a bar that they put. Like, how does this look? See, look, his face is kind of misshapen. See, look, that's wrong. That's insane, though.
Why is she so dirty? He's clean.
Cause he fed her.
But
spaghetti is like the.
Listen.
Yeah.
They're prepping us for the days that we're working less because of AI takeover.
You think I want to work, bro?
Bitch.
I want the AI.
We discussed this before. What happens then?
Oh, look, wait, is this it? Oh, look, this gives you an example of what it was. Wow, that's insane.
What is it doing? Oh my god. Input, runaway.
But you can see like the levels of different. That's so weird to look at. Input, runaway. I don't know what these words mean. But I guess the different versions of the AI. That doesn't even look like Will Smith on the top right.
Who the hell are those guys? That guy's high.
I want to see one that shows the old one, the original one that somebody made. Somebody made a Will Smith one originally it was very unusual to watch. But then they showed like a recent one and you see the dramatic jump. What the heck?
This is the question that I have that there's no answer to.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, that's horrible.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my god.
Look at this. How exciting is this? You could 100% make a movie using AI. 100% you can make a movie making with just AI. You can have them voice it, video, all that. Come on, show me the content here. That looks pretty good. That's insane.
That looks retarded.
That's insane.
Her torso.
She looks like
right.
that looks pretty good. The cat head and all that. Okay, now it looks weird.
No,
See?
it looked weird.
It's almost there. Look at that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, but you see, there's like something unusual going on there. You see the legs? Look, she's walking funny. It's a little too weird. That could be a real person that's like very skinny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Bitch, they're all skinny.
That's pretty good. That's too much movement. What's going on here? Wow, she's hurting her back.
What happened to her arm? That shit wiggled.
That's too much movement. You saw the little misstep. That's her tattoo's disappearing. You see it? That's pretty good. Oh, she's in a cha-cha.
The Macarena almost.
That's pretty good. Her arm. So the movement?
See,
it almost broken.
Again, what's going to happen to society when the AIs take over 92% of the work? What do? You're the government.
Nothing. What does the government have to do with any of this? Sit back and relax, collect that tax money. Less people to support.
What do you mean collect that tax money?
Just let them die.
You're not working. They're not collecting off of you.
Let them die.
You're irrelevant. You're the irrelevant one.
The government?
You.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Everybody's gonna do their own thing. We're gonna see the AI coming. We're gonna be like, come, take over our jobs, take over our lives. Give me a girlfriend. Give me a boyfriend. Give me my.
Your small brain isn't thinking through the social impact of AI replacing 90, 70.
What do you think is gonna happen?
I think there's gonna be a problem. The niggas are gonna die.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. They're gonna die.
Why though?
Because they're gonna be in their own world happily living.
No, there's not gonna be jobs. So how do you feed them? You're talking about something so stupid and irrelevant. What you're talking about doesn't exist.
What do you mean?
What you're talking about doesn't exist.
What you're talking about doesn't exist.
What you're saying that people are going to die, people are always going to die. Number one. Yeah. Number two, people falling in love because they're in love with a robot and they die, it's going to keep on happening. Forever. What you're talking about doesn't exist, is irrelevant. What I'm asking you is, what happens to the social structure? What happens to capitalism when there's only 3 companies that run everything because they have all the AI?
Well, then we're gonna have to do some kind of monopoly if you want to keep it that way.
What do you mean? What happens to you and me?
We're gonna be on welfare, nigga, collecting welfare.
You just brought the government back.
Yeah, but that's a given. The government has to take care of its population.
How?
They're gonna tax the AI companies. You're not gonna just take over everything and collect all the funds. You gotta tax them. We talked about this like 10 episodes ago.
You tax them and what?
You have to tax them at a higher percentage because they're monopolizing on automation. You're not hiring anybody to even run those machines anymore. They're doing it on their own.
So you tax them and then what?
And then you spread it throughout the community.
Sounds like socialism.
Yeah, basically.
So then the government eventually has all the control on us.
Not like now, right? Not like the control they have over us now, right? A different kind of control. They have the control now. Right?
Do they?
Yeah. For the most part, yeah.
For the most part, that means no.
Yeah. But you think that's going to change in the future?
They don't.
We still going to have votes.
They don't have full control. Right now, they don't.
But they have enough control.
And there's a due process.
Yeah.
So what happens then? Think about it. There's only 6 companies now that has consolidated all the services and goods. Amazon is in there.
Yeah.
Somehow Elon is in there. Right?
Somehow. He's doing more for this country than
so you put him there, put like 3 other billionaires that are running commerce. Okay, so now the government says, you're not giving any tax money because you're not working. You're not giving any tax money because you're not working. So we got to tax the rich. So we tax them and we allocate that taxation off of them and we spread out the services.
Yeah.
So in other words, those companies are going to be giving stuff away for free. Because again,
they have to pay.
What are they paying?
They're
not paying.
They have to pay taxes.
They're not paying taxes. Because think about it. Okay, you're one of the 6 companies.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that nobody's working, so nobody's going to make money?
I'm telling you that we're heading to socialism.
Yeah,
the way that
I don't doubt it. Yeah, I don't doubt it.
through AI, if we don't figure out a format for us to allocate the funds, so you have purpose right now.
Well, what's it going to be? It's going to be a class system. You're going to have the poor people on socialism and everybody else on capitalism.
No one's going to be on capitalism except the 6 people.
Yeah, basically.
Those 6 people are the only ones doing capitalism.
And whoever is still working on those companies.
And the government is going to be our voice to say, we want, when I order my laundry detergent, I want to be able to get this amount already supplied to me. So you're not getting a tax off. You're not paying taxes. You're just giving me resources for free.
You're saying that we will ask the government, like in Cuba.
No, the government will be telling you, Mr. Bezos, you can make a certain amount of money, but really you're going to be giving away a good chunk of your stuff as a basic necessity for our citizens.
Okay.
So, like, if I wanted to get a hot rod or the model or the latest iPhone, everyone get a phone. But if you want the latest shit, then you have to
pay a premium.
You have to somehow come up with something to trade off. That
but I think
is there money?
I think I was gonna say, I think what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a relevancy all the way up the chains, meaning like there's gonna be automation going all the way to the top, to the point where we don't do anything anymore.
What the fuck do we do then as a society?
We fuck robots, right? That's number one.
Can't wait.
Right? We play video games. We make fake AI. We're just online.
We're Wallies.
We're Wallies. Yeah. You know what we're going to be? We're going to be in floating cities doing whatever we want. And down below on the planet is AI and robots doing everything for us. So all the farming, all the trade.
All the forms of government, of running shit.
It's going to be Star Trek, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but why is it that Star Trek is successful? Because they still have money. You know that, right?
They have a credit system. But it's going to be, like you said, everybody gets your basics. And then you got a way to make money if you want extra. But that's on you to make it. But the government takes care of you, and it's got to be worldwide at that point. It's going to have to spread out around. There's no way only one country is going to have all this. It's so easy to access to another country. It's going to be the entire planet. It's going to be
like this.
So
you get 1,000 credits a week.
Whatever
that means.
You don't even get anything. You just get your supply, your allotted supply, and that's it. And if you want to make more money, I don't know, make something, do something, be an actor.
I don't think so. You still need credits. I'll tell you why. Because
somebody got to pay you.
because I want the latest iPhone. I don't want the one that's given to me.
Yeah, but at that level of technology, we're almost out of relevancy now with these things.
No. I mean, for the phone, but for other things, the finer things in life. So you get 1,000 credits per. I'm just throwing a random.
No, you said 1,000. We're sticking to it.
We're sticking to 1,000.
He thinks it's going to be 1,000 in the future. Comment down below if you think it's going to be 1,000.
It's 1,000 credits you and I both get.
All right,
everybody got it. Let's say you and I represent the whole population, right? You got 1,000. I get 1,000 this week, but I am going to use my 1,000. I'm going to, the food that I need. I'm going to get the shit that I normally get. I'm going to spend a little less and get the cheap version of everything because I want to open up a restaurant. And in that restaurant,
you want to make jambalaya.
I'm going to make jambalaya. And niggas are going to come through. And now I'm going to get more credits. So now I could afford that better.
So right back in capitalism.
That's what I mean, that's how it would work. If you're going to do mass AI, you have to give us something.
But what I'm saying is that, this is what I was saying before. You don't have to work to survive. You're working because it's fun and something you want to do. That's all it is.
Right.
And if anybody wants to eat, it's not because they're starving. It's just they want something different.
Yeah. They want to.
None of it is necessary. It's all us wanting to do things. Exactly like the way Star Trek's predicting. Everybody's going to be taken care of. We're all going to have replicators. We're going to be chilling. But if you want to achieve more, then you go to Starfleet Academy or you do whatever you want. It's because you want to do it, not because you have to.
And eventually, because our mindset needs to change, those people that don't want to do and just want to sit on their ass, print more money. I don't understand. We have a money machine.
But they're the ones that's going to be,
they're the ones
fucking the robots. That's going to be them.
They're the ones that are going to be okay with just 1,000.
Other people are going to be out hanging out on the street, going to the jambalaya bar and eating and meeting people.
Right, but I'm going to talk about that person that they don't want to do anything. That I want print more money. So they're going to get their 1,000 credits. And they're going to have kids, and the kids are going to be like, "This is all you fucking do. I want to do something."
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? I'm talking about the evolution of man and AI.
So you're saying that it's going to evolve into socialism, but the generation next is going to be like, I don't want this, I want more.
I need purpose. I'm an artist. I'm a drawer.
But that's it. That's what I'm saying. It's all going to be, I want to do it. Now I don't have to. I want to. And the people that don't want to, that are just happy playing video games and, having sex with the robots, they're going to happy be doing that.
Yeah, and the fade out. They'll still exist. There'll be new generations born where it's like, I don't want to do anything.
They're going to be mostly online people. And then everybody else will get back, no, I want to meet a real person.
Yeah, and then a lot of them are going to be like, nah, we want to try. And I think there'll be variations of it.
And there may be a divergent in evolution at that point.
Like, what do you mean?
The people that go out and do things are going to evolve differently than people that just stay home with their hunchbacks. And you ever see the dent the people get in their head from wearing headphones?
No.
Yeah, that's a new thing happening.
Fuck.
People wear headphones and they get a dent in their head. Let's see if I can find
You think that like these things squeeze in the beginning? You think that we're also getting squished?
Yeah.
We're getting more elongated. We're popping our heads like it's a pimple.
Look.
Whoa, that's OD.
No, look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'm not lying.
Shut up.
For people wearing headphones, look at this guy. People getting dents in their head. Look at this one's very. You could kind of see it more subtle.
That seems
Look
more believable.
This is probably hair though. Look at this guy's head. Look at his head though. It's called the headphone dent.
How?
Oh look! This guy. There's a video where they were saying you probably got it. He's like, no way. He shaves his head. He's like, he discovers it.
Why do you have to shave your head? You can't feel the fucking curvature.
Yeah. This is pretty crazy.
Bro, that's weird.
So people are gonna evolve differently. They're gonna have different, characteristics. People get a hunchback now from doing this on their computers like this.
Oh God, you're making me. My back is hurting. You talking about it?
Straight on your back, nigga.
Straight on my back. Sit up straight, you idiot. Damn. Yeah, I think that's what it'll be. I think it'll be. We're gonna go through the growing pains of what this actually means. And think about what we're saying, the depths of what we're saying. Do your children go to school? Do they go to college?
I think if you want them to, because they can just do it at home.
Who's paying for that? How do you
Who
pay
pays
for
it
that?
now?
They do.
Yeah,
With 1,000 credits.
It's gonna be the same way it is now. Public school. It's gonna be the same way.
It's gonna be part of the.
There's gonna be a point where school's just gonna be AI. Remember, we kind of talked about this one time, where you're gonna have your little tablet or whatever.
Yeah.
And this AI is gonna get to know you exactly how you like to learn. It's gonna teach you your way.
Like when Spock was in school, he was in his own little bubble, and the
Exactly.
computer was
It's
like,
gonna be like
"What's the?"
So they're gonna be like, even the way you talk, the way you understand things, is gonna talk to you differently than his AI is gonna talk to him, because it wants to teach you specifically. It's literally geared towards you, only you.
You know how there's techniques for like people with autism or people with ADHD? There's like techniques instead of medication to help them stay focused. That all that'll be programmed into the AI as well. We'll be better humans.
Yep.
But the growing pains is gonna be wild. People are gonna be screaming off the yin yangs that these one or two companies own everything. We get everything from them. How do we allocate all that?
It's literally gonna be socialism. There's nothing you can do about it.
That's crazy. To go from capitalism to socialism back to capitalism.
It might
in a micro sense. What were you gonna say?
And it might even be that these big corporations might say, we're gonna go buy a land and make our own country. So Amazon is literally gonna own an island somewhere, and if you want to live there, you have all these special. You live in the future, basically. They put all the special trains and vehicles, and your house is going to be automated, and everybody's going to want to live there.
Like, what's the incentive for me as Bezos in that future?
But I think that's the reason why Elon Musk is like, we got to get out of here.
What do you mean?
We got to start a new planet. Because he's kind of like, he knows he's at the level of technology. He goes, we need a spare planet. Just do that all over there.
To do what?
To do humanity all over again.
Like reset it.
But
how if the AI would go with it?
Yeah, but you would be able to control it better. Like right now, it's kind of like a process. Like right now, we're capitalistic. If you start over there, you have to start socialism. From socialistic right away. Everybody shares the food. Everybody shares this. Everybody shares that. It'll be easier to have a controlled environment. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's chaos. Your neighbor, the guy that plays the freaking tuba upstairs, he has more money than you, and he lives in the same building, same everything. But if we were socialists, we'd both be the same. You know. So over there, he could start off and be like, "Look, regardless of what your job is, everybody gets 1,000 credits. That's it, regardless of what you do."
Because you can't do anything else.
Yeah.
We're building it.
And then eventually, if you don't want to do that job, it's hard. We're going to train an AI to do it for you, and then we'll give them that, and you just oversee it for now. You know, maybe we'll make 3 or 4 of them so you can oversee. Now, instead of one person do the job,
you're talking about in
job.
another planet.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's kind of like, we got to spread it out. Also, if a meteor hits planet, God forbid, on Earth, we're done. Humanity's done entirely.
AI doesn't have a chance.
No, but if you're on Mars and a meteorite hits Earth, you're kind of like, oh shoot, we have there's at least some humanity.
Pick the right planet.
Yeah. Imagine the space station, a meteor hits Earth, and you're just floating. And it's like 40
There's a movie like that.
But the world is destroyed, and you're just floating in the middle of space in a space. You're like, what do we do? How are you gonna eat? You're done. You're gonna starve to death.
There's a whole movie like that. And they're like,
we're dead.
They're seeing the images of Earth being destroyed.
What do? You're not gonna go back to Earth, are you? Do you say, just shoot us to the next star system? We're gonna die.
I think they were supposed to go somewhere, or they were coming back from somewhere, but they didn't have enough fuel to go back to that somewhere, Mars, whatever it was. So they were coming back, and the Earth got destroyed, and they were seeing the updates and the thing. But then one of the guys was like, he's like one of the scientists, the janitor of the astronauts, was like, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with this reality. I don't think this is real. And they're like, you're going crazy. You got to understand your loved ones. Everyone's gone. Everyone's going to go through something crazy. Like, you got to stay calm. He's like, no, this is all bullshit. And he throws himself out of the airlock.
You ever heard of the lamp story? And we're going to end with this, actually.
Okay.
There's a story of this guy. He gets into like a car accident or something. But then he wakes up. He wakes up from the hospital, whatever. He gets better. He finally meets a woman of his dreams. They get married. He works at an office job somewhere, working 9 to 5. Eventually, they start having kids, and his kids kind of grow up, and he's just enjoying his life, you know. And then one day he sits on the couch and he's looking at the lamp, and he's just staring at it. He's like,
wait, how did he get the lamp?
He's just in the living room. He just had a lamp in his house, and he's looking at the lamp in his living room. He's like, something's wrong with that lamp. I think the lamp is fake. But like he's like stuck, like mesmerized. All he could do is stare at that lamp. He's like, I think that lamp is fake. I don't think the lamp is real. And then he goes, I don't think anything's real. And then he wakes up from a coma from the car accident in the hospital. And this life that he lived in a coma was so real, he goes through depression because he misses his family. Yeah. This is actually a real story that happened to somebody.
Oh shit!
And it's like a meme on the internet, like the lamp. Make sure the lamps are real, you know.
that reminds me of the Picard episode with the flute.
Yeah, exactly.
Where he was like missing that whole life. I don't know if you've ever seen this sci-fi movie, but it's really fucking good. And then the janitor throws himself out of the airlock, and then you see like the way they decide to end their lives, like, you know, this shit, you know, we're just gonna float here. What do? Do we jettison? Do we commit suicide? And then in the movie something happens.
Don't tell me I'm gonna
Yo, how long? We'll end with this question. How long do you think it becomes that day where the government says we got an issue with this AI takeover? People are complaining. The jobs.
When World War III hits, that's gonna be the weapon that every country uses to fight.
When World War III hits,
this is the main weapon that people are gonna use to fight AI. They're going to set an AI virus on every country to try to fight it, to just try to take over all the system, shut off all the electric grid in that state or whatever, that country.
Wasn't what I was asking, but, you know, I'll ask you guys. When do you think the government is going to step in and infuse socialism because all the jobs are gone?
That's going to be forever.
Our lifetime?
Probably towards the end we'll start to see it.
The end?
Yeah.
If we make it that far.
We'll make it that far.
I'm confident. Good for you. Yeah. I think that I won't, but I think He's gonna be a fucking problem. That's what I think it's gonna be. But people are shitting themselves now, and I'm like, we're nowhere near there.
We got plenty of time.
We got plenty of time. You're gonna want to still call Microsoft Xbox and complain to them.
Right,
You heard? We out.